And then I said, insert punchline to joke I didn't tell, so we can start the podcast off in mid-conversation.
That gives me an idea for later on, but I'm not prepared for it.
Well, that's disappointing. You gotta improv, Rob. Just be ready.
No, but when you...
Alexa, play Wonderwall.
Alexa, stop.
Playing Wonderwall.
Oh my god.
On Amazon Music.
Alexa, stop.
No, it made me think.
Gotta improv.
It made me think. It made me think of the. It made me think of the Breakfast Club scene when Bender's crawling through the air duct and he starts the joke.
He's a robot. How can he get through the air duct? See Futurama. Kiss my shiny metal ass.
For the longest time, I thought that
Whoa, for the longest time.
Woo!
For the longest. If you say goodbye to me tonight.
Woo!
You went way early on there.
Yeah, I did. I didn't think we were going to go that long. For the longest,
That's what she said.
For the longest time, I thought Bender was voiced by Bender.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Do you think that Peter's voiced by some dude named Peter?
No.
Or Brian by some dude named Brian? Because they're both Seth
They're
MacFarlane.
both the same Seth.
With a guy named Seth. What's up, guys? Mike and Rob here, the Internet Scholars, bringing you the Internet Scholars podcast number 32. That's what we're up to.
Nice.
Number 32. We had more episodes. We count the episodes before, and then they're all on video. That's a whole thing. But
Oh, the VHS collection launched?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
VHS, exclusive episodes.
Yeah,
VHS collection.
Yeah.
Took a lot of money to find a distributor that would
They would pick up a VHS.
But hey, it worked out.
If they can bring back vinyl, they can bring back VHS.
No, the difference is like vinyl, the quality is still better than a lot of other stuff, where the quality on VHS has always sucked.
Yeah.
That'd be like bringing back I'm trying to think of a music artist that got better after they changed out a person.
It'd be like going back to to Prince instead of the artist formerly known as Prince.
Yeah, but then he came back around to Prince, and it was still solid.
The player formerly known as Mouse Cop.
The closest I got was that'd be like bringing back the other members of Panic at the Disco and realizing it didn't improve anything.
That'd be like bringing back Destiny's Child.
R.I.P. Not Beyonce's.
I
Not Beyonce's.
don't think I have a Super Bowl show. The 1 year.
Did they?
Yeah.
So Beyonce had the Super Bowl show.
Yeah, it was Beyonce, and then for like 2 songs, the other members of Destiny's Child came back on and did old songs.
Yeah.
And then they...
From my memory of it, because I don't really care about the halftime shows, for the most part, was like they were just like in the crowd and got up for like a verse and then had to go back.
No.
That's my memory of that.
No, it was a couple...
Was like, no, fuck you guys.
It was a couple of songs, and I know this because last night watching
Justin
the Super Bowl...
didn't bring back his fellow bandmates.
Yeah.
I was disappointed by that.
It's because last night when we were watching the Super Bowl halftime show, I looked at Jake and I was like, not me, but when was the last time we had a Super Bowl halftime show for the guys?
I mean, Al Levine's got those nostalgic songs though.
The closest...
She will be loved.
The closest we came to before the whole Janet Jackson incident was...
I mean, they had Lady Gaga. That's some people's cup of tea.
The Who was about the closest... Well, that and the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Show. Yeah, but the Red Hot Chili Peppers suck.
Because Paul McCartney, I believe, was...
I don't know, I get them all confused.
Paul McCartney,
I just wonder who the Black Eyed Peas was for. That's the bigger question. Let's get them on there. They're gonna fucking cover "Sweet Child of Mine."
Probably 8th graders on the verge of puberty.
The late bloomers.
Yeah, exactly the way I said it.
Who else they had? I mean, the Boss was...
The Boss?
Yeah, the Boss. Bruce Springsteen.
That was like the 90s.
No, it wasn't, man. That was like 2010s.
Was it? No, I thought it was earlier than that.
Then Tom Petty performed 1 year.
That was in the 90s.
that also was not in the 90s.
I looked. Oh wait, I was still.
I remember these shows. I didn't start watching football until the Bucks were in the Super Bowl.
Okay, Maroon 5,
was at 1.
SpongeBob, Justin Timberlake.
SpongeBob's credited. They fixed the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, they fixed the Coldplay.
Oh yeah, Coldplay performed. That wasn't a terrible show.
Katy Perry, Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Beyonce.
Yeah, it should have just been Bruno Mars.
Beyonce, Destiny's Child. Then there was 2012, which was a dark time.
Who's 2012?
Madonna, LMFAO, Nicki Minaj,
Yeah, and
MIA.
they had the dude that's bouncing off the fucking,
Yeah, that was a weird time.
Then Black Eyed Peas before that?
Black Eyed Peas was 2011. The Who was 2010.
2010.
2009 was Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Oh, and it was the year before that. There was Tom Petty.
Yeah, there you go. I was like,
then who
definitely
was in the 90s then? Because there was somebody in the 90s that...
Like my way to know that they were in the 2000s at least was, again, the fact that I've seen the shows.
Ooh, 96 would have been a rough halftime show. Just Diana Ross.
No Heartbreakers?
Just Diana Ross.
Why am I blanking on his name? Nope, not come to me. So, no joke. That's going to be made. Non-existing.
Maybe it was ZZ Top, because ZZ Top, yeah, that was it. ZZ Top did, New Kids on the Block did a fucking halftime show?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man. They were big.
Pete Fountain, Doug Chris. I don't know who any of those people are. Yeah, it must have been ZZ Top.
Are you saying that ZZ Top's like on the same level as Springsteen? And
No. I swapped.
That's what your confusion is.
No. I just swapped their years in my head.
Gotcha.
They were both performers that I would have cared to have seen.
You don't like Bruno Mars? I like Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
Isn't this the second time Maroon 5's doing it? Did Maroon 5 do it before?
I don't.
Because I've had this, and like everyone else had this memory of Maroon 5 doing it. Are we all Mandela affected?
Are you sure you're not Mandela-ing Coldplay?
No, Coldplay and Maroon 5 are completely different things.
Justin Timberlake, Lady Gaga, Coldplay, Beyonce, Bruno Mars, Mark Ronson, Gustavo Dudamel, Katy Perry, Lenny Kravitz, Missy Elliott, Bruno Mars, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Katy Perry.
Am I confusing Red Hot Chili Peppers because they both get shirtless all the time?
Madonna, LMFAO, Black Eyed Peas, Usher and Slash, The Who.
I was not the only one to have this thought.
Bruce Springsteen,
the whole
Tom
Super
Petty,
party I was at thought that Maroon 5 like just done it.
Prince, The Rolling Stones, Paul McCartney, the Jessica Simpson,
These boots are made for walking.
Shania Twain, and no doubt.
Twain and no
doubt.
Yeah, but Shania Twain.
And no doubt.
We just focus in on that for a second.
Can we talk about the fact that Darren Baird did a fucking halftime show then?
My name's Aaron. Was dope. Okay, just because the way you read this list, like sometimes you're saying ones that perform together, like Bruno Mars and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Are you telling me Shania Twain and No Doubt did a halftime show together, or those are two separate years?
Shania Twain, No Doubt, and Sting.
Interesting. Sting showed up and like he was gonna sing, and then Gwen was all like, "Don't speak."
Don't speak. Aerosmith, NSYNC, Britney Spears,
I remember Aerosmith,
Mary J. Blige, and Nelly.
So the answer is just no. No, Maroon 5 didn't. I've been Mandela affected again without even realizing it.
Yeah. And then 2000 was Phil Collins, Christina Aguilera, Enrique Iglesias, and Toni Braxton. Yeah. No, Maroon 5 has definitely not done it before.
Other people, everyone. Like, even when they got announced, like, I was watching the football games with Robert. Not you, obviously, since and
Robert appreciates when you talk about Robert in third person.
Obviously. And he was like, hey, Didn't they like just do it, or they're doing it again? And I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's just that's how Maroon 5 is now. Go back to the early 2000s, Maroon 5.
They're meta.
Your music was good then. I mean, you have that one good song, but Cardi B wouldn't even do the show, so you had to get Choir Girl to sing with you. But yeah, this is the North College Podcast, episode 32. It's time to start things off with, besides the Super Bowl, since we basically, we'll talk about the actual game, I guess, at some point. But,
Yeah.
But, what's been up, yo?
Been dealing with some personal injury this week. Getting over that. Granny finally got the medicine she was supposed to have been subscribed like 2 weeks ago. That had been helping.
For just $5 a month, she could have subscribed with Twitch Prime. Would have had it already.
Other than that, I've been playing a lot of Red Dead. A lot of Red Dead.
Get into it, man. Hear the people hear the praises.
I am thoroughly into it, and the more I play it, the more I love it. Super excited for the online. Get some people together and play that.
You have friends?
Well, I definitely don't have one sitting on this couch.
I get that. Most people abandon me.
Stop! Finally won with one of my homebrew jank magic decks.
Life hacks, though.
You can't fit me in a sock either, Mike. Finally won with one of my jank magic decks, which was great. Been waiting on that for a while. The sad thing was...
He was pissy about it for a while because he kept losing with it.
The sad thing is, it was a good hand. It was like, finally I got shuffled a good hand.
So 1 out of every 50 times, you have a shot to win with that. A shot to win with that deck if someone else misplays it.
I had her anyway. Because here's the thing. She didn't have any removal. And she couldn't touch what would have given me tokens for suffering damage. She wasn't going to have enough onboard damage for 3 turns. And then I was going to be able to blow everything up. Okay, so here's what was going to happen. In 3 turns, I would have had something that would have given me 12 health or something like that, on top of being able to reset myself back to 40. I was going to be able to do 13 damage to everything on the field. Now, here's the thing about that. 2 triggers would have gone off then. Her commander would have made me take 3 damage for every elemental that got blown up, and then I would have gotten my tokens, and the next turn I would have been able to swing in and win. So, like, and that's why I even felt better about it, because it wasn't just a misplay if I had held off.
Are you sure it's not a May trigger, though, on our commander?
No, it is a trigger.
But you also don't know what she was going to draw on those 3 turns, too.
She had removal on turn 3, I had my scenario set up in 2. Because we sat there and played out the scenarios or whatever.
You a high kind of nerd, aren't you?
I know, we were sitting there, Jake, Kiara, and Dane showed up to dry his laundry. We were just bullshitting. We want to do D&D again. What?
We've been saying that for, like, at least a fucking year. So until there's some solid, hey, let's meet up and do D&D this date right here, everyone get there.
Jake gets his new...
I'm believing we're not going to do D&D ever.
Jake gets his new job, we're going to do D&D again.
What's his new job? Is he getting that at the dispensary?
No. There's a place down in Odessa. It's basically like a dog kennel, but it's like a $5 raise on what he's making now with full benefits. And I guess his dad's bringing him a car from up north or whatever. So that'll all come together, and then we'll be able to do D&D.
A car from Michigan? They don't know nothing about making cars.
See what you did there.
Because Detroit's
yeah.
Motor City.
Yeah, Motor City.
I think there's a football team. I only hear about teams that win, so I wouldn't know. Burn Lions fans.
There's also a pretty shitty hockey team up there, too, from what I hear. Bad sports. They're just bad at sports. Detroit is their baseball team good? What is it?
They have a basketball team there, right?
The
Pistons? The Pistons
yeah,
Detroit?
yeah.
Are they decent right now?
I don't think so.
I don't follow basketball.
All I know is Golden State and whatever other team that big star was playing for before.
Lakers?
Cavaliers.
Well, yeah, LeBron was on the Cavaliers.
Yeah.
Now he's with the Lakers. I semi-follow it.
Detroit Tigers? Is that the baseball team?
Maybe. They have a baseball team. I don't know what it is. It's not that important. We can move on.
I mean, you can move on.
What were we talking about? D&D. D&D. Is Jake wants to DM again?
Yeah.
Because I know he was wanting to be player for a while. I don't know if got that
No,
out
he
of the
wants
system.
to. Yeah, Detroit Tigers. Wow.
Is he
Pulled that out
done
of my
doing? Because wasn't he like doing it with like the work buddies or whatever?
Yeah, but they all work at the same place, so basically they can get together once every blue moon. And he's like, I'm tired of doing, one session every 4 months.
A blue moon, I think, happens like semi-regularly, every couple months. So blue moon's not really that rare. We always say. Then if you talk about the beer, you can just buy that. So that can be.
He wants us to be more specific with our character creation. He's gonna hold us down to abilities and stuff a whole lot more. He's got some
motherfucker gave me amnesia. How the fuck is this supposed to be more specific? I come in, I don't remember anything. Yeah, I'm gonna make shit up about my past. That's what when it comes up, and I get the opportunity to do it.
He's gonna hold us. He's gonna hold us more to like established characteristics with our characters. So like,
So you're saying, like when I gave Christian the booze and money, he would have interrupted the tournament because that's what his whole character would have done the whole time?
Or there was...
I'm not still pissed about that.
Or there was no reason for you to stick your hand in that clear beam of death.
No, I don't feel like that didn't fit within character.
You are the minority. But stuff like that, he said he was gonna...
I'm the son of the main villain in that scenario.
Yeah, that was never canonized.
But it would have been canonized if we kept playing.
It was never canonized.
Jake had agreed to it. That was that was happening.
Anyway, he's got this big module. It's like a 23 level dungeon that's going to take us from level 5 to level 20. That's going to be the whole campaign. And like there's like a city like part of the way down it or something. It's going to be big enough that there are going to be like biomes and stuff.
I'm punching out this fucking tower.
No, underground. Underground.
Yeah. Punching out this tower. We'll find some way to fuck it up.
I don't know, he seemed pretty steadfast about it.
He's working with a creative writer.
He said he wasn't going to be as unwilling to invoke Rule 0.
I pushed him to invoke Rule 0 all the fucking time. Like, oh man, we just killed that dragon. Man, good thing that was just the baby, right, Jake? Just make another fucking dragon, Jake.
Just make another dragon, Jake.
Like, this is not how you wanted it to go. Just do it.
No, like you punch your way out of the tower. You compromise the structural support. Giant stone falls on you. Reroll a new character. Was pretty much his exact verbiage.
And then I would say I would like to take an agility check. Then I roll a nat 20, and then he's like, fuck. Goes out of room to smoke, comes back, calm.
If the DM says you're dead, Mike, you're dead.
Nah.
Yeah.
There's always a way.
No.
There's always a way.
No.
My next character, he's a necromancer. We can go down this train.
I'm just going to play Druid. I'm just going to play Druid because I know Druid.
Healer.
Dude.
He's going to be a healer.
Yeah.
Honestly, you didn't heal me a single fucking time. Is all I'm saying. All I'm saying.
I don't know. I didn't have any trouble healing myself to winning that tournament.
You didn't win the tournament. Kiara did.
No, I did.
I thought.
No, I did.
Not for sure that she. No.
No, I did because I got the staff and everything. Never got to use it, but I got the staff.
I would have won the tournament if Christian would have been in character and cheated.
Them's the breaks. I feel like Christian's character acted in character.
He did not. He did not act in character.
He did.
He did not.
He knew your character and my character had beef, and him and I were closer than you and him.
You didn't have beef with my character. I had beef with yours. There's a difference.
Our characters definitely butt heads.
We hardly even spoke.
Yeah,
I was off venturing with other people.
Yeah, because your character bitched up after I stopped him from fucking pickpocketing Christian.
No, I was pissed because you didn't give me the damn fucking armor. The fucking sneak armor that you gave Dane, who played once, maybe twice. That's why my character was
wasn't
pissed.
sneak armor.
Yeah, it was armor, and it didn't decline any of your sneak effects.
Yeah, but it also gave bonuses to strength, and Dane was playing like a fighter.
Sneak armor. I wanted it. That's why I couldn't trust you anymore.
You know, I don't think that's a reason to swear a blood oath against somebody either, too, while we're micro-examining character actions.
Well, let's
here.
think about this. I woke up after you guys beat my fucking ass.
You were doing something.
I'm already... Yeah, I wasn't, though. I wasn't there.
Are you talking about at the very beginning?
The very beginning. Because you guys had fought the character that became me. And then I came in, I wanted to be the fucking half-elf, and you're like, oh, we can tie this fucking in. And that's why I had fucking amnesia, and that's... Yeah.
Yeah, but we told you about it.
You still kicked my ass. I'm very easy not to be trusting. Again, my dad in headcanon and Jake approved canon.
You came at us in a 2v1, Mike, at level 1. What did you expect besides...
I wasn't there!
Your character was... Anyway.
I should have had the dragon kill you.
Now that
I should have had the fucking dragon kill you.
Dragon wasn't going to kill me?
The dragon, we were inside his fucking tomb when I was invisible talking to him because I spoke Draconic.
Your character alignment was neutral good.
Wasn't that chaotic good?
Chaotic good. Good is not sicking a dragon on one of your party members.
If he's someone you can't trust.
Play your alignment.
You're just doing the right thing.
Play your alignment. Play your alignment.
At least my character had story.
At least my character played to his ideals.
Character's a little bitch that couldn't even check for the traps on the trap door when you're in charge of checking for traps.
My character's a little bitch who kicked your character's ass in a tournament.
Because he was blinded and like stuck to a fucking wall because of the fucking bard.
It doesn't matter, had sex.
You didn't kill me, she did. One-on-one, you were done.
No.
Oh, yeah.
She was out before us.
No, she took me out.
You had like, well, either
No,
way.
I was blinded and could not do anything. Like, literally, I could not do anything.
Either way.
Because she used all her shit on me. I would have won that tournament.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Anyway, Mike, what's been
Let's
up?
get
yo?
it back set up. Yeah, the first level of the new campaign, we're waking up from a dream. That dream is that tournament.
No,
I have my character sheet. No,
no.
I'm just saying we do that, and then I'll prove that my character could win.
No. He already said there's not going to be any PvP bullshit.
Challenge accepted.
It's not going to happen.
I believe in me. My ability to make Jake do his crazy.
No.
I'm a bad influence. I was just going to make a joke that wasn't good, but I didn't, so it's fine.
What's been up, yo?
I've been reminiscing about D&D since you brought it up. Let me write my book. That's what I'm going to do. Work on that. About that character.
Yeah.
Or my other book. About another D&D character I never got to play. Because last time I had a group that set it up, they it never carried through. I had the character, and like, I fucking write a YA adventure now about that shit. Besides that, I have shit written down. So I should probably talk about that and get into the podcast here. I have just written to the side. We got to bring up the Shaggy meme.
And I am sure in no way this conversation about D&D is going to go on after we hit the stop recording button either.
It won't. I'll just have to call Jake, drive her to Lowe's. Make the fight happen. I have the Shaggy meme written here just because that Shaggy meme's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that's what's been up.
It is.
I don't know how that's a thing.
I've been sharing a lot of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Any ones that let in too much about your own personal ideas?
No.
No?
No. Just stuff people are misconstruing as something that's relevant when it's not.
Weird, because I believe you used the phrase admitted guilt.
No. I mean, I'm sure that's how
we'll dive back into that after we stop rolling.
Okay, all right.
But you use that turn of phrase.
Yeah,
I'm saying. You may have done it subconsciously.
No.
But subconscious is still a conscious.
No, I did it because it was funny. It made me laugh.
That's why you use the phrase admitted guilt? I'm not saying that's not why you shared the post.
That's not...
I'm just saying. I'm just... Dive back into it later. Let's get into what I have down here. I've had family down all week. Since Thursday. So I haven't been getting any sleep because I gave up my room. So very, very low energy.
Good man.
Yeah.
Naive man. Good man.
I mean, my great uncle has like Parkinson's or some shit like that. So it's hard for him to like get up and off. So like he couldn't sleep on an air mattress, and I wasn't gonna have my grandmother sleep on an air mattress. So
yeah.
Like I'll sleep on the couch, whatever, but not very comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially since it's shorter than the couch we used to have. My legs are just too long. Being tall sucks. And why were they down? Because we had a funeral service for my great-grandfather. It was nice. He was former military, so they did the whole flag thing and all that shit.
They didn't bring his body down here, did they?
Ashes.
Oh, okay.
But no, he's his ashes are being placed at the headstone of his dead wife, my ex-wife. So my grandmother's mom and dad are now right next to each other. So they're very cute, very sweet.
That'll be nice.
I put the headstone right at the other side, so they're head to head.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so family's down, so I've been tired. Still kind of tired. But that didn't stop me from the rest of the week playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Took off the whole week, played Kingdom Hearts 3, beat it. I've rolled credits. I've seen the...
What was your playtime on it?
It's not a complete accurate playtime, but it was like 38 hours, I want to say.
That's about what I've been seeing from it from other people.
But that also counts, like anytime you're paused, the clock's still playing. But also, what's weird is that if you're paused and you're on like the PlayStation home screen, that time also counts.
Oh.
I didn't know that, so I know there's at least one time when like I had it up for like 3 hours, like and that got added to it. I don't know how many times else I had it like paused or just sitting around and was like, I'm gonna get back to this in a little bit. I don't care about the playtime, but like if I were to take a break where I knew like I was gonna go make lunch or something, I would just put the PlayStation in rest mode because it doesn't count time then. But so I'd say probably like 35 hours about what it took.
Yeah, that's about what I was.
I ignored a lot of the side shit. Like I barely did any of the gummy mission stuff besides just what you need to get to it. Cause, like they changed the whole gummy mission thing now instead of it being like on the rails. The place is like one big like open world and you can play around to it.
Oh, I got you.
And then like there's heartless battles, you have to do those, become like the on the rail shooter. But besides that, they completely changed it. I didn't touch. There's the Ratatouille like cooking mini game. I didn't touch that. I didn't play around with any of the synthesizing or like look for all the collectibles as much as I could since I was playing on the hardest difficulty. Really good game. It's my favorite Kingdom Hearts game for sure. Just all the cool stuff, like even like battling like just a group of 6 heartless can be like super over the top. Like if you use like all like the flow attractions and all that. It wraps up the story and still like you know where it's going from here, but it also like wraps up everything good. Answers all the questions you're wondering about.
So you're thinking there will be another game?
There's definitely another game. There's 100% like not going to be another game, and yeah,
in another 15 years.
I know where this story's going, but then I don't because like the epilogue, it's like oh shit. There's like a big like oh damn thing from the epilogue, but then like the secret movie which you only unlock by getting so many of the little emblem collectible things, and based on your difficulty, like playing on the hardest difficulty, you don't need like a lot of them.
Many.
Like I think you only need like a handful, and then playing on normal, you need like a good percent. You need all of them on beginner. Why would you play on beginner? Because I found the game kind of easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just this secret movie takes to a place where I'm just like, oh shit, oh, wow. Kind of like my thoughts on that. At one point something else out from the game, and then that's a spoiler, and even saying that it's a spoiler could be a spoiler for the thing, so I'm not going to spoil that. But yeah, I never thought I'd say this. I miss critical mode. Because proud mode, I saw the game over screen 5 times the entire time. 5 times. 2 of those were on the last boss. One of those was on a string of bosses before the last boss. One of them was on a, like, not necessarily minigame thing, but like a minigame thing you need to get through the story in the Toy Story world, where you're not like playing as you're not. It's like a mech combat thing.
Oh, okay.
So I failed on that in my first attempt, and then once was a fight.
The first time was when he jumped over a ledge in the very beginning of the game. First 5 minutes of the game, people.
And then the other time was when you're playing as a character who's not Sora. And when they do that, your shortcut commands, like I have shortcut as X because that's just the easiest cure thing to use. So
it all reset.
So instead cure was triangle, so I went to use cure, but I hit something else and I got hit there. So I died because I didn't know that the shortcuts got switched.
Oh, okay.
So
all acceptable.
Not a lot of deaths. Is what I'm saying.
All acceptable.
Like there's just a couple things like that could make it more difficult, and I would like a more difficult experience. But I did enjoy the experience I got because it made everything.
Kingdom Hearts 3 Dark Souls DLC campaign.
I mean, really, all you need is a critical mode. Just I would just change the numbers up a little bit and then get rid of rage mode.
I want to see Sora, Goofy, and Donald drop into the Ashen Urn and fuck up the King of Cinders.
I mean, they easily could. They fixed Donald this game, which made it a lot easier. Like, he cured me all the fucking time. Had that going there.
That's probably it right there, then, if they finally fix their AI.
Yeah, for the most part.
Critical mode is just normal mode with the old Donald AI.
Donald back the way it was. They put a fucking Black Flags game in the middle of Kingdom Hearts.
Black Flag?
Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the pirate game.
Oh, okay.
So I need to go back and explore a lot of that. I basically just did the stuff to get through the story of Pirates of the Caribbean world, but like you get on a ship and you can go around to islands and just stop and look around and shit.
Really? That's neat.
They have a big like open map and stuff, but like I said, I didn't explore a lot of it. I just basically did like you go where you first get the ship and there's like a lot of like underwater shit. And then you do like a ship race and then you blow up some other ships and then like the Heartless ship all spawn on there and you got your cannons and shit to shoot, so it's just like Black Flag.
Yeah, I got it.
Obviously a lot simpler, you only get the one string of cannons and then if you hit certain spots you unlock other moves you can do.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, there's like islands you can stop at, explore, and like they have the ones marked that have like save spots, but there's even smaller ones without them. So yeah, it's a whole big thing that was open in there. There's a mech game in the middle of it, because in Toy Story you can go through a lot of it just in a mech, and get your mech shoot and punch and shit. There's every world is very good. The only worlds that the Tangled and Frozen world were my least favorite, but even those were good. Big Hero.
Small, limited. Why didn't you like them?
Frozen. It was just they stuck too close to the story for the most part. Like, it was just.
Oh, so there wasn't enough to.
Yeah, like Frozen. Like they even they do let it go and want to build a snowman. Like they have like the scene play out just like in the movie. So like, I mean, there's the Frozen world itself. Like it was just all snowy. It wasn't like that impressive. Actually the first half of the Frozen world, like you go through like this ice palace thing, and that's cool. Like through that, but then like once you get into the actual world and like into the story stuff was good. And then the Tangled world, I don't know, it just felt like a forest world.
Yeah,
it's still decent sized.
100 Acre Woods still just nothing but a mini game.
100 Acre Woods was very small. I think that's why it's forgiving, is that it's like just there to.
Yeah.
Like there's 3 mini games, but they're all just basically variations of the same mini game. It's all just bejeweled basically.
Oh.
But it's quick to get through. Like you get through in like 10 minutes, just doing the story, and then you don't have to go back or anything. I don't know if there's a high score trophy attached to it. I haven't checked all the trophies yet, but I needed platinum, obviously. Twilight Town was a bit of a disappointment just because of how big and how much more to the town there was in the other games going back in the year. The Toy Box was my favorite world. Monsters Inc. was amazing. San Francisco, which is the Big Hero 6 world.
Yeah.
Very good, but that I need to explore a lot of that too, because it's like a giant city that you can just run around in. It's like Spider-Man game. Olympus was awesome. Like they had some of the best like fights in it at the beginning. Just like it was a good way to start the game. Words am I missing? I feel like I'm missing at least one world. Oh,
Wreck-It Ralph?
Wreck-It Ralph's not a world, he's a trophy.
Oh.
Monsters Inc., Toy Story, Pirates of the Caribbean, Olympus, Big Hero 6,
Tangled and Frozen. 100 Acre Woods.
Twilight Town. Might be it. I don't know. Move on because I can't know, but I enjoyed all the worlds.
There wasn't Mulan or anything?
No Mulan, no Disney princess really besides Tangled and Frozen.
Okay.
Me. The worst part about it is that I could have them all and it still bother me. Enjoyed all the worlds. My only real downsides were it was a bit too easy, in my opinion, but not. The gameplay was still very fun, and I feel they made up for it in the end, but I would have liked some more main enemy boss battles.
Okay.
I'll explain that without spoiling anything. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 was awesome. I'm glad I took the week off and was able to beat it, because I just wanted to know how it all wrapped up, and it all wrapped up, but still left a few questions, but not in a cheap way. Next up, lame-ass Super Bowl. Was a lame-ass Super Bowl. The halftime show, obviously we got into that. Not good. The commercials, not that great, but there's a couple good ones. Like there's the one with the dude and
from what I'm
they all
finding,
switch the drinks and shit.
From what I'm finding, other than the final world, that's all of them.
Okay, yeah. You're talking about the final world, or you're talking about Keyblade Graveyard?
That one I wasn't going to say because I didn't know if it was a spoiler.
Yeah, no, you gotta Keyblade Graveyard. Last time's Birth by Sleep. It's the fated place. Come on. And then the final world's a different thing, and then Salazar, whatever, is a different place too. But they all come off of the Keyblade Graveyard, this whole thing. What was the other good commercial? There's the what was it? I don't know. It was a commercial for. I don't know if you saw it, but like they were at like an award ceremony thing. Like the cake topper like had his football on it.
No, I don't think I saw it.
And then the football falls over, and then
everybody stands up and scrambles for it.
Yeah, yeah. Then like at one point,
I like
Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
Not Jerry Rice. Who was the quarterback at that point?
The anchor, the announcer, Bradshaw.
No, the guy that was quarterback when Jerry Rice was the wide receiver.
Oh Jesus, I don't.
Oh man, he has so many rings. Montana had the football, and Jerry Rice and I can't remember one of the Cowboys wide receivers were like both going for ask for the ball, and then he was just like, not today, cowboy, and then throws to Jerry Rice instead. It was like that was a really fun commercial with Ed Reed and stuff. Just like look at that. It was a good commercial, but for the most part, the commercials were disappointing.
I like the one T-Mobile commercial. It was just like the text log or whatever.
No, because they stole from the meme. That's just the meme I've seen already, except they changed the words around.
Which one are you talking about?
You're talking about the one where it was like actually I can't remember it now, but there's the one. If you remember it, go ahead and say it, and then I'm pretty sure it's the meme.
It was like, Michael, I'm here for you. Or whatever.
Yeah, with the Uber driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a meme that I've seen before.
Oh,
that's a popular meme.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, so they just stole from the meme.
Oh, well. Yeah.
So I saw that commercial, I was like, really? Really, T-Mobile? Where you saw it, I was like, oh, that's clever. It wasn't clever. They stole from the internet. But, and the game itself was just disappointing. Let's get back there.
Yeah. I really didn't tune in for the first half.
It wasn't a defensive struggle, it was an offensive flop.
Yeah.
It was Belichick not doing more than he needs to do not giving Sean McVay the opportunity
until
and just
he
being a
needed
better
to
coach.
do it. Yeah. I had it on, like I said, the little monitor while we were playing Smash Brothers, and like I said, rolling into the second half 0-3, I'm thinking, ooh, this is going to be a really good like chess match of a game, and it was not.
No,
it was not.
It was not the best game.
Lowest scoring Super Bowl in history?
I don't know if it's the lowest scoring in history, but it's the only Super Bowl without a touchdown in the first 3 quarters.
Somebody said it was either one of or the lowest.
It's definitely one of. It might be the lowest. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know every Super Bowl ever, unfortunately, off the top of my head. Yeah, but besides that, the Super Bowl party I was at was okay. There's ribs, delicious.
I had some ribs over the
Cookies,
weekend.
delicious. There's weed, trippy.
Trippy.
Because as I mentioned, I had not been getting much sleep, and my not dehydration, my word meaning low amount of sleep.
Deprivation.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for. My sleep deprivation had caught up to me, and I went on the I felt like I was on shrooms from weed.
Quick fact check. Not only was it the lowest scoring Super Bowl in history, it was also the lowest television rated Super Bowl in history.
So according to Trump, it was the biggest Super Bowl ever with the most points scored, the best points.
Yeah, the best points.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Most valuable points.
Gotcha. Julian Edelman won MVP. I like that.
Yeah,
he actually balled. He had like 140 yards or some shit like that.
Well, yeah, they're not going to give MVP to the punters who probably had the most yards in the night.
I don't know, man. Those punts were like fucking sick.
Oh no, I mean they
got them like within the fucking 5 every time. Like it was.
I was going to say that
the one fucking like lucky. Did you see the lucky ass punt where like
bounced
they were
down the field?
Yeah. The longest punt in Super Bowl history, 65 yards.
Yeah.
From the fucking end zone.
Yeah, I saw that because I remember laughing.
It bounced forward and then just kept rolling.
The Rams player who was just like dancing around it while it was doing
Shields
it.
is awesome. Shields. I went on a crazy trip with the weed before the game. Luckily, it wore off before the game. But yeah, I forgot how to person. I was just consciousness and light, and literally it was like, shit, I forgot how to person. How do I do this? And I had to be like, you're a person. You go job. You make money. Why you do this? Had other thoughts that make me hate my life. Just based on one of the thoughts I had to think to be able to get back to person. Because what does this person Mike do? He likes other person.
Yeah.
That's one of the thoughts I had to think of.
Are you sure you're not dealing with a light possession? Because everything you're describing reminds me of that meme. It's like a Tumblr post or whatever, but the girl is talking about like how one night she woke up next to her boyfriend and her boyfriend was like said something in an perfect American accent, which is weird because they're Australian. And then
he's probably just singing because singing in English is natural talking.
No. And then she was like, "Why did you just say that in American accent?" And then in like an old Cockney English accent, he's like, "Well, what is he normally?"
Hopefully it wasn't. Yeah, at one point I was laying on the floor falling into darkness like it was Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
At one time I was in an amalgamation of like a bunch of like old JRPGs I used to play.
You gotta quit hitting the sauce.
Like it was an experience. It's an experience. Not a bad experience. The first couple minutes were bad. When it first started hitting me. That was just screams and screams of not good thoughts. Very not good thoughts. But it worked out. Once I realized what it means to be a person. I'm still waiting for it to click in, so it's not alright yet. I haven't learned it.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was my realization. But yeah, don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. Stay in school. But that's all that's been up with me. Woo! Trying to bring the energy back, man.
Okay.
You're not helping me. You're just sitting there. You're wondering, is Mike possessed right now?
I'm wondering what you're doing. Funny acting. Spike of the Super Bowl high.
I'm fine, man. All right, I'm okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be okay. Something, something therapists say. That's the words, right?
I
You
guess.
know that song?
I don't.
It's on 97X a lot. Alright, but now it's time for the return. Man, this energy is kind of weird right now. It's not low, it's the weird energy.
It is.
It's time for talking trailers. It's trailer talk time.
Okay.
You gotta sing it.
Talking trailers. It's trailer talk time.
That's not the rhythm. It's talking trailers. It's trailer talk time. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Good job, Squidward. All right, so talk trailers talk time. Obviously, Super Bowl happened. There's a lot of small trailers, so we'll run through these. Not a lot of big reveals. Only a couple actual trailers. Most of them just TV spots. First up, we have the Avengers Endgame trailer. The first trailer that was shown at the Super Bowl, I believe. Not 100% accurate. That's my mom. I'll talk to her in a little bit. What'd you think? Did there anything new from that trailer?
I know what you're keying off of here, and I hate it.
Was there any big reveal that wasn't a reveal in the trailer, but now you can be like, hey, idiots, look at this?
Tony Stark is with a life-size Smurf.
Yep, he is with Nebula. One of them's a doctor. I don't know which one is who. That's Amy Pond. Amy Pond plays Nebula. Amy Pond, the character. Like, actually, Amy Pond from Doctor Who is playing Nebula. Like, it's a whole thing. The universes are connected. It's a weird thing going on. But yeah, so it's like, hey, look, they're working together on this thing, so they're clearly still together. You idiots, he's not alone. That's why you could see her on the ship in the first trailer, because she was in that same ship. I don't know why you thought he was alone. It's clearly obvious. Still there. Still there. They're both there. They were on the planet. Trying to get back. Besides that, Cap was at a support meeting with all his friends not there. Without his friends not being there. That was basically the trailer. It was just like, hey, we got stuff to do.
Slow motion walking clips. Yeah, that was pretty much it.
About it. Next up, the Hobbs and Shaw trailer, or Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw, as the full title is called.
Looks like it's going to be fun.
It looks fun. It looks like, I don't know why it needs to be set in Fast and Furious world. You could just, like, if you would have told me that, hey, The Rock's playing a guy that goes after people, and he's playing a rogue agent that doesn't like to work with others, then after Fast and Furious could just throw it together, and I would be like, yeah, I'm about that.
It's just like you don't have to tell us that Hitman's Bodyguard is a prelude to Deadpool coming to the MCU, but we all know it is.
It's not. It's not. Because Sam Jackson plays a bad guy in that. He can't be Nick Fury and also the character from that movie. They don't mesh. Got him. But yeah, Hobbs and Shaw I thought was a lot of fun. I saw the trailer for the first time just now. It had been out since Friday, and I very much enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was surprised how much I enjoyed it. They're adding superpowers to that universe now. Idris Elba has superpowers. He's bulletproof. Fast and Furious movies are going to make their way into every superhero movie. Technically, Hobbs and Shaw could fit into that.
No.
He has superpowers. He has superpowers. They call it superpowers, and he's bulletproof. That's an actual superpower.
No, because Idris Elba died in the spaceship.
Different universes.
Not
we
if
cover
it's
all universes.
Not if it comes into the same universe.
Yeah, but it can't. Thor can come into their universe. They can't go into Thor's.
No. Oh, Jesus. You can't tell me it's not gonna be more than. I give it 4 movies before Fast and the Furious develops some dimension hopping car.
Yeah, but Universal's not going to get sold to Disney. They can't. Like, then there would be no other movie studios.
Doc Brown.
I don't think legally they can. They can't have a monopoly, right? Universal, they would have to stay. I mean, I guess they could sell the rights to Fast and Furious, but no, that wouldn't happen. Next up, Toy Story 4 trailer. Let's move on. I want to go down that dark future.
Looks fun.
Looks fun. Key and Peele are there.
Oh, yeah.
It's always fun to see Key and Peele. And, like, before, I didn't know if they were actually in the movie, because last time you saw Key and Peele was just in that teaser. Where, like,
yeah.
Movie. It's good to know they're actually in the movie. I enjoy that. And they're at a carnival for some reason. Bo Peep's back. So, there's that. I have no clue what the story is. I'm excited for it. I like Toy Story.
Still haven't seen Toy Story 3.
Next up, Captain Marvel. This looked just like a bunch of clips we'd already seen before. I don't know if there's anything new. You saw Coulson in it, though. Anytime you see Coulson's a good time.
A few more shots of like her with the mask on, I think, was really all we got from that.
Dumb looking mask, I'll say it. I don't like the mask costume.
At least her having the mask on excuses her having the same facial expression for the first 7 shots of the trailer.
That's just Brie Larson's face, man. There's some slack. I mean, come on, she didn't dump Scott Pilgrim for nothing, all right?
I can't believe she beat Kristen Stewart out for Captain Marvel.
I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing. I don't know why you would bring up Twilight when I was trying to bring up Scott Pilgrim. 2 way different movies.
Because
one of them's good.
I'm saying that Brie Larson would have beaten Kristen Stewart out because maybe Brie Larson had one more facial expression than Kristen Stewart. That was the joke.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying to make a joke and tie it back to Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim's good, man. It's a good movie. It's a comic book movie.
It is a comic book movie.
We'll get there.
Christ.
Maybe I know it's coming in 3 weeks.
A month.
3 weeks. Scott Pilgrim versus the world. Yeah, because next week.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks after that. 3.5, I guess. 3.5. Since this will probably post tomorrow. Weird energy podcast. What this one is.
Yeah, it really is.
Weird energy.
It's like we're dealing with a hangover, but we're not. At least that's how I feel.
Speak for yourself.
What?
Speak for yourself.
Okay, well, I feel like I'm dealing with a hangover,
I'm
but I'm
still
not.
recovering.
I'm like...
Whatever I wear, wherever I went.
Wherever I went.
The next trailer was Us from Jordan Peele.
It unnerved me. The whole...
Jordan Peele is like half of this list, I just realized.
Yeah, he is.
He's in Toy Story 4, Us, and then he's the Twilight Zone.
Jordan Peele's on a come up.
He was already up, and then he just kept going higher.
Oh, yeah.
Us, yeah, it looks weird. Looks weirdly scary.
The whole
way different than A Way Out.
The whole Get Out.
Get Out. What is it? I said Way Out.
A Way Out, yeah. That's a game we haven't finished.
Okay, that's what I was like. Yeah. What is A Way Out?
What is A Way Out?
Yeah.
The whole body snatcher horror, that whole subset of genre still gets to me.
Yeah, and he said that it's based off of like an old Twilight Zone episode. So I wonder which one it is. Obviously, one that has to do with like body snatchers and shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be as much like racially focused. It didn't.
He came out and said that too. He said like this.
Oh, he did.
He said Us is not about race.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder what the social commentary is going to be in this, because it's going to have some social commentary. Yeah, it looks scary. I don't know what the fuck's up with those scissors, but they freak me the fuck out. Yeah, I'm creeped out. Can't wait for March. Especially since I love Get Out.
I'll be honest.
Amazing.
I'll be honest. Watching it, I couldn't tell if the people that were like coming in the house weren't just like the same people that were freaking out. You know what I mean? Like they look that similar. I never got a good look at the kid who wasn't like the vacationing family's kid or whatever.
No, they were like body doubles.
Okay,
they were the same people. Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't.
That's why the kid later says that's us. Because that is them.
But they all had different hairstyles, and I think that's what kept me from wanting to commit to that.
They were all the same people. Yeah, it reminds me of weirdly Stepford vibes. That's the vibes I'm getting.
I got you.
Yeah. Because what's going on with that town? There's all these coincidences and shit happening. Weird shit. Next up was the trailer for Twilight Zone, the reboot, hosted by Jordan Peele. I love me some Twilight Zone.
I'm excited for it. Not excited.
It looks like they got the right tone for it.
Only on the streaming service, though. They're probably going to kill it like that, but...
I don't know. Star Trek Discovery's, like, doing good shit.
Is that only on the streaming?
That's only on streaming. I think they have, like, the Good Wife spinoff is only on streaming. There's a couple things that are only on their streaming service. I mean, that's the way of the future, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, doubling back to the Avengers trailer.
The Avengers.
Headline just rolled across my phone notifications.
Yep.
Did Hawkeye just wake up Ultron?
Maybe not. There's been rumors that Ultron was going to come back in this one.
It's possible. It's possible.
They thought it was going to be Tony to bring it back, but instead it was Hawkeye.
I mean...
That's what he does. He builds people back up. Just like in Ultron, he built up Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver to make them heroes. Now he'll do the same thing with Ultron. That's the piece Ultron was missing. Was a little bit of Hawkeye.
It was a little bit of Hawkeye. He needed the Ronin touch.
That's what it was. Yeah, Twilight Zone looks good. Then there was the Game of Thrones commercial with the trailer. But, yeah, just to tie into the whole, like, Bud Light thing. It's really fun.
Like I said, I just hope
Mountain showing up, crushing his head.
I just hope that this wasn't, like, the end of... I know they had other commercials on after that.
If they had to kill it, though, what a way to kill it.
Yeah.
Bring in the fucking dragons and the mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, yeah.
But I do not believe it. This is the end of the Bud Light commercials as we know them. Next up were the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark teasers. They had a string of those that played throughout the Super Bowl. I assume they played throughout the Super Bowl. I only remember seeing one.
Yeah, I only remember the pimple one.
Yeah. But there are 4 that were released. I'm excited for this movie. And Guillermo are in here.
Oh God, you know the
shit.
costumes and the special effects are going to be fucking exceptional.
But let's think about it. If they only actually showed one, why would they choose the pimple one instead of the big toe one? Big toe is the story everyone remembers for that book.
I don't know. To be honest with you,
that'd be the one that I would.
They had to have shown more than. But I just remember striking up a conversation because I guess Kiara never read them or something. But that's the one that stuck out in my mind. They might have played other ones.
They played that one later in the game, like that was near the end.
I was up cooking food in the oven and dealing with Granny. I was in and out a lot for it. So.
And you're playing Smash. And our final trailer is the Dragon Ball Z RPG, Project Z, I believe is the working title of it right now. I'm about it.
I'm wondering if they're going to have you play through as the canon characters, or if they're going to take the Xenoverse route and have you do your own character.
No, you're the canon character this time. That's the thing.
Oh, really?
You are. Yeah, it is telling the story of Dragon Ball. That is how this differs from the Xenoverse games. Like those scenes of like Goku like running around past all the other buildings, like walking around.
Yeah, but
that was all in-game footage.
No, I knew it was in-game footage, but I didn't know if it was placeholder for you know what I mean, character customization or whatever. I don't know how they're going to get an RP. Well, I mean, they've done enough alternate realities. They could do.
There was one on the Wii that was an RPG game. Yeah, it was a Dragon Ball game actually. Like it was just over Dragon Ball, like something in the Red Ribbon Army. I never played it, but I know there was an RPG.
I remember hearing about it. Yeah,
I didn't play it because it was on the Wii, and real gamers didn't play on the Wii.
Yeah,
unless it was Galaxy or Super Paper Mario, but that's not a good game. Super Paper Mario, I do not recommend. But that's all the trailers we got for Talking Trailer Talk time. It's time to move on to the next segment. We go here. Guys, now that I have low energy, it's just weird energy.
It is.
I keep bringing it. It's like, I don't know what's going on here. Next segment, we're going to do a good old round of who won games with gold and PlayStation Plus.
Oh, good.
So with gold this month, we have Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon, which is the prequel to the Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which the dude that made Symphony of the Night and the Castlevania games.
Oh, okay.
Igarashi, I believe his name.
Okay.
It's his like basically spiritual successor to that franchise. So it's but Bloodstained Curse of the Moon is a side story prequel that plays more like a classic Castlevania.
Okay.
It's a short. Like I have it on Wii. I was a backer of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, which got me this game for free. So I played it. It's a good game. It's only a couple hours with a lot of replay value though. That's available. Super Bomberman R, which I never looked up and saw if that was the bad one or not.
Yeah,
but it's a Super Bomberman game. Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is on 360, obviously backwards compatible.
Is that the sniper one?
Sniper one.
We did one that was like a sniper. It was.
I think. Yes, it's the game you're thinking of. No, he's not a sniper. But he's a Templar.
Oh, I thought there was one.
He has a gun.
You were a Templar sniper or something like that.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Now, Rogue is basically it's the sequel to Black Flag. So it's the same mechanics. It's the same.
One of the 2.5.
No, Rogue is an actual like.
Oh, okay.
It's like a sequel to Black Flag.
Oh, okay.
It plays exactly the same. You're more northern, so there's more like Arctic shit, and you play as a Templar. I really enjoyed it. It came out the same year as Unity, the bad one on Xbox One.
Yeah.
So like they decided to have one on each console since they weren't putting Unity on 360.
Mm-hmm.
That was a mistake. They just should have made Rogue, because Rogue was good. Rogue was solid. They have a remaster available on Xbox One, but this is just the regular backwards compatible 360 one. I recommend it. It's a good game.
I'm sure there's not going to be that many differences.
And then also Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. It's also available, which is a... Is that a 360 game, or is that an original Xbox game?
I don't know, to be honest.
I don't know either. I
Never
played that. The only Star Wars game
Xbox One and Xbox 360.
But the Xbox original games are also double backwards compatible.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But yeah, that is a Star Wars game, which original Xbox. Okay, that's what it is. And I looked down at this list. It's an original Xbox game.
Oh, okay. Is that the bad one? Is that the bad one?
The Super Bomberman? I don't know.
I think it is.
It might be. But it may have just been bad on Switch that people care about it. I don't know. I never really played that much Bomberman. But two super solid games.
It is the bad one. It was the one I played on Switch that was bad.
I don't know much about the Jedi Knight games. I know people enjoyed those. I'll probably give it a try just because I like Star Wars games.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play a lot of Star Wars games that weren't KOTOR on the original Xbox.
Yeah.
As in, I didn't play any games that weren't KOTOR on the original Xbox that were... No, I played Battlefront. That's a lie. I played Battlefront on PS2, but it was also on Xbox. Like I said, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, super solid, but short. Only a couple hours. Assassin's Creed Rogue is solid, so that's a good game. Bomberman are not great, and I don't know about Star Wars Jedi Academy, but it's also only like a $10 game, so...
Yeah, it's probably...
Consider that into your value.
It's probably...
Also, Curse of the Moon, only normally a $10 game. Now let's get into PlayStation Plus. This is the last month that 360 and Vita games are going to be available. Or not 360, PS3 Vita games are available. After this, it'll only be PS4 games. We don't know if they're going to offer more games or not, but this is the last month with PS3. First off, we have Hitman, the complete first season.
Okay.
So, not the Hitman that you're playing now, but the prequel to this one.
Well, now... you can play the first Hitman through Hitman 2. Like, it's a DLC pack, so maybe it's that. Because I know...
I'm assuming Hitman the complete first season is just the first season.
No,
okay. You just play the game.
Okay.
Would be my assumption. For Honor also available. Dive Kick, which is only on PS3. You can also get with Vita, so not another PS4 game. So I don't know if you should really talk about it. But Dive Kick was a fun game. We play it all. It's a super simple, like a parody to Fighter almost.
Yeah.
You can dive or you can kick. That's it.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 4. If you own a PS3 and you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4, why do you even have your PS3?
Ish.
Gunhouse, which you can also get on PS4, which I assume is a top-down shooter just based on the name. Rogue Ace is only for PS Vita. So really, when it comes down to it, we have For Honor and Hitman. That's the main games here. That's the only other one you play is Gunhouse, and that's probably like a twin-stick shooter. So when it comes down to it, what is the better value here? Hitman and For Honor, or Assassin's Creed Rogue and Curse of the Moon?
I don't know. It's an old-style Assassin's Creed game. Or Hitman. And honest to God, Hitman 2 feels more like an Assassin's Creed game than Origins does. Not that Origins is bad, but it's...
Origins is definitely a new take on the franchise.
It's different.
Yeah, they are becoming an RPG.
Jeez, I really don't know which way to call this one.
It's PlayStation. It's clearly PlayStation. You're getting For Honor and Hitman?
Yeah, For Honor was kind of a hit or miss with most people, though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just a free, at least value, like $30 game.
Yeah.
And a Hitman, where Curse of the Moon, like I said, is great, but that's only $10. Star Wars Jedi Knights Academy is only $10. Super Bomberman R sucks. And Assassin's Creed Rogue, while I loved it, you can get a better version on Xbox One if you pay some money.
Yeah.
You get the enhanced edition, whatever that comes with. Not saying that Gold is bad. I thought, like I said, Rogue and Curse of the Moon are great games. But I think Hitman Complete First Season is a great game. And then you also get the added bonus of trying out For Honor. You play this twin-stick shooter, and if for some reason you're only playing on PS3 and you haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4, that's a great experience.
Yeah, not only that, but For Honor does present some serious value in multiplayer. Because I'm sure that game would have been more enjoyable if you weren't playing with neckbeards. Which is my unfortunate experience with the game.
Well, you cultivate what you grow.
Yeah.
I'm calling him a neckbeard. I'm not sure if you got that.
I got it. I'm just ignoring it.
I appreciate. I accept that. Sure, ignore that.
Yeah, it's for your own benefit that I'm ignoring that.
Bite me, bitch.
Neckbeard is not something to call me, Mike.
There it is. I found it. Sorry for a second. No, I haven't sent it here. I looked and I was like, it's not there. It's not there. It was there the whole time. Now we learned.
Cut over to me vaping out of both of them. Damn it! I said
Am I still in that hallucination?
I said I was gonna bring my juice over here, and then I didn't, and I'm mad at myself.
What if this is still just all part of the vision, and I awake, and the football game's actually happening?
Okay, envision something so my life doesn't suck.
I'm already here.
Lindsay Lohan crab walking naked through the room. Lindsay Lohan crab walking naked through the room. Lindsay Lohan crab walking naked through the room.
I'm like, really though? Like,
it's a Family Guy bit. Get out of here.
Yeah, but still, like, you've seen her recently, right? Now, if you're talking, trying to find a movie, she's definitely legal but not crazy yet. She was definitely 18 in Herbie, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Continue joke from there. I gave you the pieces. Time for good news, bad news.
All right.
Good news, bad news. The segment where I say good news and then bad news, and there's funnies in there sometimes. Weird energy. I'm still in that vision. I'm telling you.
Good news. It's everybody's favorite segment.
This isn't real anymore.
Bad news, Mike. It's Rob. You need to wake up.
I believe it. How'd you get to Matt's, Rob? All right, good news. Good news if you're a fan of the Monsterverse, because that's still a thing that they're trying to make happen.
Monsterverse.
The Universal Monsterverse that was supposed to be launched with Dracula Untold, and they're like, never mind, it's starting with the Mummy.
Oh. Okay.
The Invisible Man movie has gotten an upgrade in their director, as they just signed on the director of Upgrade to the movie. Upgrade, you know, that new horror movie thing. People liked it. Really enjoyed it. Bad news, though. Johnny Depp's now become invisible to the cast. Because he's not attached anymore. It's an Invisible Man movie. Do you get it? See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's not attached. He's a good actor, so I'm kind of disappointed that they lost him. Probably means they also lost Jolie as Bride of Frankenstein. But who knows? We'll find out. Good news. Party time. Party people.
Party time.
Bill and Ted 3 may come by Christmas. According to one of the
Really?
producers. May be out by Christmas this year. Some bad news, though. Ted has not been the same since his dying wife died from cancer and left him with a dog. And then that dog has been killed. But he's back.
He's back.
You see, because Keanu Reeves, he plays Ted, right?
Yeah.
And Bill and Ted, but then he's also John Wick.
Yeah.
Good news. Kano has been confirmed for Mortal Kombat 11.
Okay.
He's the cop, cybernetic eye.
Yeah.
Bad news, of course. That's another spot that's not Shaggy. I'm starting to lose hope. I don't think he's going to make it. When you have that petition up to like 300,000 people, I mean, come on.
Did you see where somebody made him in Soul Calibur 5 or 6 or whatever the most recent Soul Calibur is?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I saw Ed Boon tweet a picture of like Shaggy fighting Scorpion.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
I was like, is there actually a chance? Are we going to do this, Ed Boon? Is that what we're doing now?
I mean, listen, if you're meta enough to put Scorpion into Injustice games, I'm sure they could be meta enough to put Shaggy in a Mortal Kombat game.
It's possible. Good news. Zombieland 2. They released the first set photos.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's the new title, Double Tap.
Cool.
Had the whole cast there.
Yeah.
10 years older. The bad news, of course, is that they have now won the 10-year challenge. It's done. You didn't win it. Zombieland did it. They successfully did the 10-year challenge. Better than us. I was so hoping to win that. I was getting so prepared to get my 10-year photo, and I was like, nope, not even a point now. Good news.
All right.
The Batman movie currently in production has a new release date. It's 2021. Summer 2021. It's happening. They're making another Batman movie. Woo! You know, I'm excited about that. That's good news.
I'm just waiting for the bad news.
The bad news is is that Batfleck has batted an eye at this as he batscapes the Batman. He's out as Batman.
Yep, that was as bad as I was expecting it to be.
What do you mean? Whatever do you mean, my dear Rob? I like puns. And the good people of the internet do too. Give a thumbs up if you like that pun. And give a thumbs up if you didn't, because then I'll be like, oh man, that's a lot of thumbs ups. I don't want to, disappoint too many people, setting the expectations too high, so I'm going to have to limit the puns. So whether you like it or whether you don't, thumb up the video. Yeah.
Carrying on.
What's wrong with us?
I don't know, dude.
Good news. Piranha Plant has joined Smash. So you can finally play as Piranha Plant. The character everyone before Smash came out was like, man, I hope Piranha Plant's there.
I was playing a couple matches with him. He seems like he's got a good moveset.
Bad news. He doesn't just eat Mario now. He also eats your save. So be prepared. You play him in that All-Star mode, your save's done. All those characters unlocked? Unlock them again. Got far on World of Light? No, you didn't. It's done. Yeah, over. Good news. Good news. I was gonna skip one. Should I do that one? Yeah, I'll do it in the order it's written. James Gunn is in talks to direct Suicide Squad. He's already written it, and he's now in talks to direct it. Bad news, of course, is that he was offered fucking Superman and didn't take it. We could have got a James Gunn Superman movie. And he was like, nah, Suicide Squad 2. Superman. James Gunn Superman. He could have been the guardian of the whole galaxy.
Disney would have had something to say about that.
That would be a Superman Guardian of the Galaxy.
That would be such a kick in the balls.
That would be great. James Gunn, change your mind. Go do Superman.
Seriously.
And call it Guardian of the Galaxy.
Seriously.
That'd be funny as fuck. Good news.
The whole movie is just 120 minutes of James Gunn standing in front of the camera, pointing and laughing.
I'd see it once. Good news. There's a Batman Beyond animated movie rumored to be made. Batman Beyond's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Bad news. That rumor they said no more. No, it's like, nah, we're not doing it. Ain't gonna happen. Like the rumor got so big that even fucking Eric was like, yeah, I'll voice him again. Eric from Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World. Walking down this road that we call life is what we're doing. Remember when we always did this on the podcast? Boy Meets World.
Feeny.
That's your Feeny call?
I'm not.
Do it.
I didn't want to overdo it.
Feeny. Still no? Alright. That was the energy you needed and you just turned it down. Yeah, that was not funny enough. Unlike the other ones would have been. Gold so far. I made these this morning.
I made these this morning.
And like I said, I'm still recovering.
We're all out of it today.
Yeah, but I'm still like recovering. I don't know where I am right now. So good news. There's going to be a DC Super Pets movie. An anime movie with all your superhero pet friends, like Crypto.
You do know what good means, right?
Bad news, of course. I mean, you heard that they were thinking about doing a Batman Beyond movie, right? They went with this? They went with this instead?
Was good one of the things you forgot what it meant?
What is good? What is good? I don't know. Yeah, Batman Beyond movie in the works, and then they said, this is the movie that people want. DC Super Pets. Ace, the Bat Dog. That's a thing. Bad news. CBS has moved forward with the pilot of a cop police procedural with Frankenstein. A Frankenstein police procedural movie or TV show happening at CBS. You want some good news for that?
Pull the trigger and the nightmare ends. Pull the trigger and the nightmare ends.
You want some good news for that?
Sure.
Yeah, well, there is none. That's just bad news, man. That's happening. That's the thing that exists.
We need to stop saying that Hollywood has run out of ideas, because every time we do, they just come up with something even worse.
When you think Frankenstein, you don't think police procedural. Modern police procedural.
Is his sidekick going to be Bitch Pudding from Adult Swim's Robot Chicken?
Maybe.
I love Bitch Pudding.
So, bad news. Bad news. We're going to start with bad news here. Hulu is now going to show ads when you pause the video. If you pause their video, they're going to show you an ad.
Why?
The good news, of course, though, there's no point in pausing anymore because you're just going to get an ad anyway, so you might as well just sit there in your little chair, piss yourself, eat what little foods you remain, and just give into the binge.
Nothing like invasive advertising. Jesus.
Good news. Good news. Good news. You like Groundhog's Day, right?
The movie?
Yeah, the
or
movie.
the holiday? Yeah.
You're gonna get a sequel to it then, in VR, on PlayStation. There's a PlayStation VR sequel to Groundhog's Day. You play as Bill Murray's character's son.
If I slap you hard enough, will it wake you up out of this drug-fueled fucking hell we're in?
I don't know. Really, that would just be slapping myself. If we're in that hell.
If it's gonna feel like I slapped you, it's worth it. No.
The bad news is that this is the sequel no one wanted. That's your phone.
That's an unassigned number. They can kiss my ass.
Good news, good news. There's a new rumor for the Batman, the WB Montreal Batman with the Court of Owls.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out. It's now called, we're going to be called Arkham Crisis. It takes place over like 12 like 1 hour acts, so it's more story focused.
Mm-hmm.
And Riddler trophies are gone. They're replaced with more elaborate puzzles. Bad news, of course, is that as someone that's played all the Arkham games, I'm just wondering how the fuck's it a Joker story? Because we all know, somehow Joker's fucking about. He is the Court of Owls. I don't know how the fuck it happened, but cool. Just skip to that part.
Skip to that.
It's that Act 9, just put it Act 3 instead. Just get it there. No, that's the dumbest thing. Is that dumber than Frankenstein Police Procedural? Should that have been the dumbest thing?
Possibly.
But we'll go into my last news story, and it's that Microsoft is planning to bring Xbox Live to mobile and Switch. Yep, Xbox Live on Switch.
How? Why?
It's just their plan. They're planning to expand the Xbox Live interface and the Switch. Think about all your Xbox games, if they're available on Switch, you can play them on it. That'd be cool, right?
I guess.
The bad news is that no, it's not coming to PlayStation. Why would you even think that?
That'd be cool using the Switch as like a smart glass.
Yeah, I can see that. That could be something in the future since they're expanding it to mobile and.
That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, it's already on PC and Xbox. Why not?
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll probably only get one more Xbox, and it's just going to be a platform. And since you didn't do that game, it's time now to go to the dumbest thing.
Yeah.
This thing's pretty dumb.
Okay.
It's really dumb. But Frankenstein Police Procedure is probably dumber. Very disappointed by this. Alright, so I don't know if you've heard about this, so let's see if you can get to it before I get there.
I'm sorry, who now?
Who what?
This has got to be a porn bot or something.
Let me see the pic.
I mean, I haven't even clicked it, but I definitely don't know a Josie Cuthbertson.
I mean, if that is a real person, you just put their name out onto the internet.
Oh yeah, look.
Ooh, baby. I'll check my for free.
I mean, it's a Tumblr, so it's possible.
So you're a fan of video games, right?
Yeah.
So video games, they have many different genres.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most popular, like, up on the rise genre?
Battle Royales.
Battle Royales, yeah. So a lot of different companies are trying to get into Battle Royale. Right?
Is this Respawn?
It's Respawn.
Yeah, I saw an ad for it earlier today.
Well, let's just think about this and how fucking dumb this is. This game is Apex something. I didn't write the title down.
Apex Evolution.
So it is set in the Titanfall universe. It is a spin-off to Titanfall.
Oh, okay.
Describe Titanfall for me in like one sentence.
Giant fighting robot mechs.
Now describe Apex to me in one sentence.
Undeveloped game I haven't played yet.
Close enough. But basically everything that you used to describe Titanfall
Doesn't exist.
does not exist. There are no Titans in the Titanfall Battle Royale game. You know what would have been cool? A mech Battle Royale. I would have checked that out. I'm not even big into Battle Royale, but a mech. I'm not big into mechs.
I'm not either, but one.
A mech. You're big into mechs. Let's not get there.
No. I'm not big into
Okay.
Battle Royales, but there is one that has caught my eye recently. I'm considering trying.
But I mean, getting to play as a mech against 100 other mechs, and you're just going, that would be fucking awesome. Instead, Respawn, you give us this game no one asked for. That's free to play when you're supposed to be working on a good Star Wars. But wait, that one got canceled too. Fuck you, EA.
The Battle Royale, it's 50 people, but it's like a first-person like chivalry type game. So it's like swords and axes and bows and arrows.
Yep, that wouldn't have caught my eye. But again, a mech one?
Yeah, it would be pretty dope.
It'd be pretty
It
dope.
would be pretty dope.
So think about that, Respawn. Get to work on that. A Star Wars Battle Royale.
That would be dope. That would be dope.
EA, you need the money.
Bounty hunters. Bounty hunters and Jedi's.
Take this thing you're working on right now, scrap it, keep the same engine, except throw fucking lightsabers in there, and blasters, and jetpacks. And, oh man, that'd be cool.
Speed bikes.
Okay, speed bikes. Those really old things from that old movie.
Yeah.
Talking about the AT-ATs. Do you say AT-ATs or AT-AT?
I say AT-ATs.
I normally say AT-ATs. That's why I brought it up. Because I was like, I don't normally say AT-ATs, and it kind of feels weird.
Weird energy today.
Very weird.
Weird energy today.
I don't know if this was a good podcast or not. I can't tell you. I'm not the judge of that. It's not my job to judge.
Nope. It's our job to
That's his upstairs.
get in front of the camera and dance like monkeys.
Dance.
And we danced.
But yeah, that was the podcast. Maybe you enjoyed it, maybe you didn't. I don't know. We have another podcast you can check out if you want to check that one out. Just click, I don't know how to do the annotate. I couldn't figure it out since they changed the system. But here, there's not going to be something, but there might be a link in the description. Check it out. We talk about Batman Forever. There's a lot more energy there. Or click this other link that'll be added in the future. Again, not going to be here. Maybe a link in the description of the next one of those podcasts, which isn't this week, but the following week, and it's going to be at Spawn. Yay. I'm Mike.
I'm Rob.
See you guys next time.
Be good.